Praying on my knees to be popular. That's my dream, to be popular. Do anything.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to my third episode of my Calgary Flames franchise mode series. And quickly, now let's just go off, starting off with the awards. Jersey won the Cup, Avalanche won the Presidents, Vegas won the Campbell Bowl, McDavid with the Art Ross and the Hart, McCarr the Norris, Nuge with the Bing, Misa the Calder, Hughes the Conn Smythe, Allmark, Vezina the Jennings, Pollock the Masterton, Carberry with the Jack Adams, Crosby, the Selke, McDavid, Ted Lindsay, and the Maurice Rocket Richard. Now let's see, the draft lottery will be won by my Canadians, so my Montreal Canadiens are now going to have Hudson, Dobson, Gooley, and Landon DuPont, so that's quite absolutely insane. Ovechkin calls it a career. I nearly just said Letang. Corey Perry retires with Dallas. Letang also retires. Hoffman, Ryan McDonough. Habs legend Lars Eller. Goalie-wise, Jonathan Quick retired a Oiler. Reimer also retired. Let's see. Oh, Ovechkin is a coach. We might have to try to sign him. The Capitals will probably sign him, but if he is there, I'll try to get him. Anyways, we got eliminated in the second round to the Vegas Golden Knights, and we do have our first 27th overall pick. What in the name of God do we do with this pick here? We don't need a goalie. We really don't. Let's look at our picks so we can see. Alright. Luke Hughes' trade value has gone through the roof. Bro, I'm so happy with the way that I do contracts. Well, obviously I never signed Stankoven, I just traded for him, but dude, just look at that. Our top three players are all expiring at the same year. You're going to be expensive. Perek needs a new deal after this. If you were to look at that trade value, I won't trade him anyway. Zara needs an extension. Brutsnovich, yeah, I did give him an extension. You know what? I want to move up. The third overall pick. We have assets here that I'm willing to trade. We'll start with the first, because I do have some stuff that I'm willing to offer, because there's you as well that I would like to move on from. Morin, I would like. I'll give you him as well. Goalie. Alright, let's see. We might be able to get something done here. Sell. This might be a bigger trade than I first thought initially. Now, obviously, they're not going to say yes to that. At our second and a third, see what they say to this. Okay, but what if we got rid of LaSalle? Quite far off. Okay. I'm not willing. I would do 2 seconds. It's got to be someone, a team that has interest in our guys. See, do you have interest? No. Not even in the first. Not even night. 12th. You have interest in them? No? Well, why does no one want our guys that I want to trade? Well, surely we can get something done here. Let's just take him back. And let's do Winnipeg's third. What do you say? Done deal! Okay, we do move up from pick 27 to pick number 12. But now I'm wondering that we got a higher up pick. Can we get this to go through now? If we toss in that first in 2 seconds. Quite far off in value. The double trade up. Oh, Renee looks decent. Put you in there. Quite far off in value. It's because they're not interested in anything that we have. What about a third as well? Quite close to fair value. And that has, so it has to be something above that. Brutsnovich. And we have acquired the third overall pick. Nice. Alright. Well. Now it's just a what do we pick here? There's a lot of good options here. We don't need another right-hand shot defenseman, so Jackson Jacobson is the guy I'm currently eyeing. We're also like trying to pick someone that we won't have to rush into the NHL. Like in my Penguins franchise, I rushed this guy in Scorchoff straight to the NHL. So this pick, I'm willing to be patient with it. A shooting, A plus puck skills, A minus sense, A minus skating, B physical, B minus defense. Patrick Kane. I think Jackson Jacobson will be a Calgary Flame with the third overall pick. Your depth forward, I'll have him play in the dub for a year though. Let's go for the rest of our picks now. Oh yeah, wait. We might not be making... Oh yeah, the Bruins are literally very first. I already went way past them. They want to trade Roger McQueen. Okay. But you also want to trade LaSalle as well. Let's see if we can get a deal done here. Is your deal up? We can take that. A third and a fifth? What would you say to this? Done deal. Roger McQueen and William LaSalle are now Calgary Flames as well. Anyway, we could get rid of you. Ducks, do they want you? Chicago. We just send him to the Hawks anyway. Yeah, you're becoming a Chicago Blackhawk because... Yeah, it sucks to suck, but... Trade's 1 for 1. Alright. I'm not going to re-sign Gustafson, obviously. I'm literally just... wanted to get rid of Korpisalo's cap hit of 3 mil, which we could have just buried it, to be honest, but... Yeah. Not going to do that. Alright, so what I'm looking here, this guy looks interesting to me. 3 years, he's probably going to be a low top 6, but take a chance on him. Oh, low top 9, that's even worse. Oof. Excuse me. Potential. Guess we could take a chance on you, 5-year ETA, could be. Low top 4, it's okay. Alright, that draft was... In terms of picks, we only had 1 good pick, but in terms of moves, we definitely made a lot of good moves, in my opinion. This team is looking very promising right now. Especially now that, I mean, Coronado didn't even do this in the Buffalo series. But I just want to know why he's not shooting. Like, the first year of Simi had 30 goals, and then the last 2 years I've been telling him to get 30 goals, and he hasn't been able to get it. 43 power play points? Goodness gracious. No, 43. I thought I said 33. Pelika, Perek, both need deals. Honzik starting his deal. Zeri's deal as well. Jamie Benn. I wouldn't mind keeping Ben. Let's do 1.425 for 1 year. Risto. I would like to keep you, to be honest. How about we do a 1 year, I'll give you a 50-team no trade. And we'll give you 2.825 for a 1 year. Jackson Jacobson, I'm not going to sign. Maramanov, you can walk. Torpachenko, you can go as well. You can go as well. You can go as well. Anybody else? Rasmus Rene, you're going to get your ELC. 72 overall and 19. Isn't he big too? Oh no, he's only 5'11". Bro, that's phenomenal poppin'. Bro, Bro, when I used to watch you all the time, bro, I told you that you could get up there, dog. I freaking told you. But you said, no, I don't want to. Like, bro, I literally believed in you and you just didn't want to. I want my credit. I definitely believed in you the most. Much respect, though, bro. I mean, you're a freaking great player, I mean. Anyways, let's let, Bust go. Obviously not going to give Jackson Jacobson a contract extension. Pospisil got top 6. That's nice. Just Risto and Ben. And in case you are wondering, I am streaming this live on my Twitch on twitch.tv/peaceful. If any of you would like to come and join and watch me live, come to the Twitch. I would love to meet you. And obviously, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to chat, so I had to get that little plug out there. Jimmy Ben extends and accepts, and so does Rasmus Ristolainen and Rasmus Rene, all Calgary Flames. We still have a lot of money, but I don't really need anything unless I could just... What's gonna be here for agency? Yeah, there's not really anything. Maybe we bring Sagan in just due to the fact that he's close with Ben, because he's been with Ben for so many years in Dallas. Alright, we'll see you at the beginning of Free Agent Frenzy. Alright guys, here we are back now. Quickly, we have some big deals, and we have some big conversations with people that need to be addressed. Sandine Palika. Wow. That is an absolute steal and a half. Let's try 7 years, 8 years. Full NMC. Come on. Okay, little less than 8.5 for 8. That's a great contract there for Sandine Palika. Zane Parekh. Gonna get him near on a similar deal. And then we got Connor Zary as well. Okay, the only thing I'm worrying about is the Huberto contract might cause us a few problems. Might. Oops. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to pay you even more. Full no move. Alrighty. 7.425 for 8 years for Mr. Zane Parekh. Excuse me, so hopefully they both extend. They'll be here for the rest of the series. Uyghur, he's on such a good contract that I don't really want to trade him. What does Zary want? 5 mil. Will he be a top 6 forward? Like, we need to think about this. Huberto, is your thing a hole? Okay. I'm thinking Eichel, Stankov, and Coronado. Then Stenberg, Huberto, Zary, Hanzik with Iginla and Potter. Then you got Ben, Basha, Pospisil? Or McQueen, maybe. Okay. And this is episode number 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him for 8. He has full interest in the organization, though. So we might be able to get him on a bit of a bargain here. Really? You want to get paid? Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to have to think about this. Maybe we try the 7 instead. Let's try the 7-year. Approve offer clause. NMC reduced. Even a 7x7, I would love that actually. Nearly a 7x7. How much money will I have to pay you? Okay. 7.3. 7.2 for 7. Okay, if he says yes to that... Okay, that's... Oof. Okay. Okay. We should have enough. We gave him a 7, yeah. See if we can do just under 2 for 6. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Now to free agency. Quinn Hughes, we're not even gonna offer again. Because we had him in last franchise, which he played great, but we don't really need him. Frederick Anderson. He's probably gonna go down in overall. See, I just don't want him to steal the job from Wolf. It's my only worry here, because obviously we have the money. $6.3. Frederick Anderson is a Calgary Flame. Any potential Schwent, just bring him back for the laughs. And now let's simulate some days to see if Prek and Pelika sign. Should have enough. Okay, Prek signs, Basha signed, and that made Pelika unable to sign. Okay. Okay, wait, I'm kind of confused. 8 years. Shawty. Full no move. No! Come on! Continue. Come on. I shouldn't have tried to do that. Oh no. Pelika, please! Oh, Pelika! We need some cap. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll be back in a second. Alright, we need some cap. I'm willing here to move on from Backlund. Sorry if this upsets some Calgary fans, but I'm sending him to Dallas, so he should have good chance to win the Stanley Cup. Even if it's not going to be with us in particular. Now, let's go back to Pelica. We have a little bit more cap. See if we can get it done now. 6. I really want the 8. Yep, off you full no move. Come on, buddy. Come on, we're getting close. 8.4 for 8. Please say yes to it this time. We have the cap. Axel, Sandine, Palika, put your dang pen to paper. And Axel, Sandy, and Pelica is here for the next 8 years, baby. Yes! Alright, since we did trade Backlund, I just looked in free agency, and Mr. Lusterinen is here. I'm going to try to get him on a 1 year here. Done deal? Okay, now we will go to the beginning of next season. Alright guys, here we are for the beginning of next season. And obviously, with Backlund being gone, there is a new captain in town. I am not waiting until next season to name a captain. I'm going to be naming a captain right now. And, you know, when I look at captain, one of the first thing that comes into my mind is this person is like the face of the franchise, you know? Most jerseys bought, you know, he's a guy that you love, you know, good guy on the ice and off the ice. And Mackenzie Weegar will be getting an A. He's not going to be the captain. He's a very good person, you know. He definitely is a very great defenseman, and he took a very team-friendly deal for us, but he will not be the captain. And then, for the captain, I've narrowed down between Jonathan Hubert over Jack Eichel. Because those two are definitely the two biggest faces of this franchise right now. Besides Iginla, because obviously, you know, if Iginla did get on Calgary, obviously people would, you know, buy his jerseys and, you know, he'd be great. Not even Luke Hughes. The captain for your Calgary Flames is Jack Eichel. And Jonathan Huberdeau is getting an A. The new captain of the Calgary Flames belongs to Jack Eichel. And with that being said, here's the lineup for next year as well. Matthew Coronado with Jack Eichel, new captain, his first season of captain and his first captaincy since Buffalo. And Logan Stankoven, Connor Zeri with Ivar Stenberg and Jonathan Huberdeau, Hanzik Iginla Potter, Lusterinen, Roger McQueen, and Andrew Basha. Luke Hughes with Zane Perek, Axel Sandin Pelika with Weegar, and Artem Grutskachov, and Rasmus Ristolainen with Dustin Wolf and Frederick Anderson in net. We will see you at the halfway point. Alright, we do not need Jamie Benn, and instead of just having him healthy scratch, I'm going to try to send him to his hometown team in Vancouver for a third. It's not going to be a done deal. That's very fair. Guess we'll also send you these two guys. No. Really? Do we have any sevenths? 2037th round pick. Alright, thanks for everything, Ben, and I'll keep the camera rolling here because we're also going to trade Pospizzle. I wasn't going to at first, but I was like, you know what? He's taking up cap space, and we're going to need that cap space. So let's give him a new home. And we're going to send Pospizzle to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alright. Alright guys, here we're at the halfway point. Now, I thought the team would have been doing better than this, but we have a record of 24 of 15 and 3. What seems to be just a down year in the league. No one even has 30 wins yet. It's quite an interesting simulation here. Wolf's playing good. Oh, Gustafsson ended up going back to the Wild. That's pretty cool. Coronado's leading our team in points with 49. Eichel with 45 as well. 44 for Stan Coven. Okay, the plus minus. Alright, so the second line is having issues. Okay. Looks like... Yeah, okay. Alright. Huberto. Putting you down. Hanzik. Okay. I can't change that top dude there. Okay, well I don't know what else I could do there. One change. Lustrina, I'm not gonna re-sign you. Same with you. Same with you. Same with Anderson. Alright, we'll see you. Oh wait, quickly I just saw our power play is 24.4%. That's nice. But now we'll see you at the trade deadline. Alright guys, after I made that line change, I just looked at it and read it over. We played 19 games, and we won 14 of those games in regulation. Well, not in regulation, but we won 14 games out of 19, so... Excuse me. Team is playing way better. From Huberto being bumped down. Eichel's now leading the team in points with 78. 74 for Coronado, 73 for Stankoven, then it dips down to 42 for Hughes, 41 for Huberto, 38 for Stenberg, 37 for Zeri, 35 Pelika, 32 for Perek. I still want to go with my idea of having Tej on the second line. Yes, Stenberg can play wing. What's his face-offs? 80. He's very good defensively, though. Yeah, it's better to have Tej on the wing. And then we need that bottom pair D-man. So that's what we're going to go get in the trade deadline. A bottom pair D-man. And someone to play fourth line center. Because I'm going to bump up, I forgot his name. Roger McQueen. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this isn't... Do you play center? I remember looking at it before. I think you do. You do. Well, that would be one heck of a fourth line center. No, we're not trading him. Lustrina. A third, a fourth, and a fifth. What do you say? No. I don't think we have goalie prospects. I'm not trading him. I kind of want to save the first for a D-man. We also don't have our... Yeah, we don't even have a second. Kind of effed ourselves over. We're gonna have to get both of it at one. In one deal. Okay, I'm gonna go look around the league. I'll be... Alright, here's gonna be our upgrade for the fourth line C. Now, he's not that good at taking faceoffs, but he's a very good two-way forward. And former Calgary Flame Blake Coleman. So we're offering up a medium top 9 forward prospect and a 5th for Blake Coleman. That's a done deal. And now I'm going to go try to find that left-hand shot D for the bottom D pair. Alright, here we are trying to get Bogdan Kozhnikov from the Canadians. Because I'm hoping he's not going to want a whole lot of money. So Foodie from Quebec and a 4th for Kozhnikov. No deal. We need picks. Let's do a 7th and 2032. What about now? The 7th round pick comes clutch. Now let's go get the actual left-hand shot D. Alright, trying to get more two-way forwards in the bottom 6. Charlie Coyle here in exchange for 2 prospects. Done deal. Alright, here we are. Our left-hand shot D I'm looking to try to get is from the Edmonton Oilers, Mr. Jake Wallman. Giving up a 1st moralized to be here for contracts and trying to get a 2nd, a 4th, and some other depth picks. Mainly just trying to recoup some picks from other trades. No deal. Just 1 7th. Okay, just the 2nd and a 4th. Just the 2nd. Really? Okay, I won't get that then. Just give me some depth picks. You know... Come on, 2 6 and 2 7s. Come on. There we go. Jake Wallman is now a member of the Calgary Flames, and that's going to do it for our trade deadline. Alright, trying to extend Bogdan Kozhnikov to a 2-year deal at 1.250. Hopefully he says yes, not you. Where is Wallman? Because he's a guy I really would love to keep as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. His ass just never changes. Let's see, what can we get done here? I'd like a 3-year. We can improve the offer, give him a clause. Just like a modified NMC. Let's do full. 24 teams. You're going to have to take a bit of a discount though, bud. $2.3 for 3 years. That I would love that. I don't know if we'll be able to get both of them. Let's quickly sim a few days now to see if those contracts go through. Wallman does say yes. Now, does that mean we don't have enough for Kozhnikov? That might mean just that. No, Bogdan Kozhnikov also does accept. We will see you now right before the playoffs. Alright guys, here we are now at the very end of the year, a record of 54, 22, and 6. We won the President's Trophy this year. Wanted to play the Oilers? We still could play the Oilers. Holy crap. Well, Jack Eichel, 108 points, 102 for Stan Colvin, and 100 for Matthew Coronado. Goodness gracious. 58 points for Luke Hughes, 57 for Huberto, 52 for Ivan Stenberg, 51 for Pelika, 51 for Zeri, 44 Perek, 40 for Aginla. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Dude, nearly 30 points for Weaker. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kozhnikov had 421. The Duckies. Look at Dustin Wolf. God, this handsome man. I'm so happy that we have him locked. Alright, now before the playoffs, I'm not going to cut this out of the video. We're going to replace some of these rookies or young guys, so to say, with vets. Potter. We'll put in Coleman. And that's about it. Or you had Kozhnikov. Put in Risto. Wallman's obviously staying in. And Dustin Wolf is in net. Let's get straight into the playoffs. Nashville Predators. Didn't we eliminate them last year too? I could have sworn. I think we eliminated them in 5. First 2 games in Calgary, Alberta. Let's get the show on the road here. A loss. And a win. Okay, tied the series. We split. Next 2 games in Nashville. A 4-2 loss. Yikes. And a 3-0 win. We got shutouts 2 games we won, and when we lost, we gave up at least 4 goals. Game 5, this is a crucial one. Come on, boys. And it's a loss. We're now on the brink of elimination. Goodness gracious. Playoff sim luck, huh? 3-2, Wallman, Stenberg, Zary, Schmaltz, Shea for the Predators. 6-2, Stankoven, Zary, Hanzik. 8-2, Stenberg and Matthew Coronado. 8-2 the final. Bro's only cup was with Buffalo. I can't help it, bro. The sim doesn't want to let me win. It's really up to the sim, you know, when it comes to the playoffs. Doesn't matter how good your team is. Game 7. Standing Pelika, Svechkov. 2-2. Let's slow sim this. Come on, we can't be going out in the first round, boys. At least get her in overtime. Scott Lawton. 3-2 Preds, and we're about to be eliminated in 7, aren't we? We're about to be freaking eliminated in 7. TJ Ginla! No way! Jerome's boy! Jerome's boy! Game 7 overtime, baby! Team. Jack Eichel on the face-off here. He wins it. Correct to Hughes. Hughes. Who was wearing number 13? I didn't know someone was wearing number 13. Marchessault. Can't get the shot off. Coronado. Stankoven's wearing 13. We'll change that. Jack Eichel. Nice shot. Hughes. Perek. Stankoven. Hughes. Shot. Rebound. Loose in front. Dang it. Schmaltz with it now. To Forsberg. Nice hit. Wait, let me just quickly put the manual. Let me auto change. No, manual. Manually change my dang lineup. Luke Hughes through center ice. Zary again, a shot. That's blocked. Zary with it again. Down the boards, Perek. Stenberg. Perek clapper. Blocked in front. Can we get that? A delayed penalty on Calgary. Are you kidding me, man? Now we need to kill off a dang power play. Coyle on the draw against Jack Roslovic. Roslovic wins. We're about to lose this. Stamkos a shot. Nice save by Wolf. Pelika gets head off the puck. Holds it. Pelika. Little dump. Molendyke. Stamkos. Stamkos in the zone. Nice play there by Coyle there defensively. Pelika. Coyle a shot. Blocked. Molendyke to Kane. Kane to Evangelista, nice hit. Pelika with it again. Turns it over to Roslovic. I need to delete that real quick. But I understand the pain. Man, why do they have their second unit out? Evangelista now through center ice. Evangelista in front. Forsberg hits the post. Marchessault shot, glove saved by Wolf, and he holds. Holy cow! Forsberg just ripped it off the post. I don't know if that was the crossbar or the post. Less than a minute to go. Nice. Perek with it. Is that all the way down? Nice, Perek. Yossi. To Schmaltz. This is the top unit, boys. Forsberg. Shot! Save! Rebound! Stenberg. Clear it! Yo, hit it up, Yossi! Hit him, boys! Schmaltz! One-timer! Missed! Nice play by Risto! Pass it up! What are we doing, boys? Forsberg, Yossi! Save! By Dustin Wolf! 10 seconds left in the power play. Marchessault to Yossi. Evangelista in the offensive zone. He gets hit off the puck. Get it! Hughes, what are you doing? Get the puck! Yossi! Roslovic! Back to Yossi! Shot save by Dustin Wolf! Luke Hughes to Coronado. Coronado to Stankoven. In the zone. Turns it over. Nashville with it again. 2-on-1 Roslovic! Save by Dustin Wolf again! Oh my goodness. Dustin Wolf! The GOAT! Stamkos wins the draw. Orlov to Shea. A shot scores! Alright guys, here we're now at the end of the season. Let's quickly see who wins the draft lottery. The San Jose Sharks from 4-1. Nice, I guess. Retirement. Who's retiring? Patrick Kane with the Kraken. Jamie Benn retires with Vancouver. I feel like that was pretty nice that I did that. Enrique, Kaloran, Atkinson, Schwartz, Tyson Berry, goaltending, Jones, Brodeur, Smith, Kumalik, Malcolm Subban. Excuse me. Alright, obviously we're not going to do the draft because the last time I did do that, I ended up losing progress, so not doing that again. The awards for this season: Minnesota winning the Stanley Cup. We won the President's Trophy. Minnesota taking on the Panthers in the Stanley Cup Final. Jack Eichel won the Art Ross and the Hart. Quinn Hughes with the Hurricanes gets the Norris. Matthias Michelli gets the Bing on the Leafs. James Hagen's only just now made it in the NHL. He wins the Calder. With the Columbus. Kaprizov with the Smythe. Gustafsson wins the Vezina. Wolf with the Jennings. Gooley the Masterton. Fiddler with the Jack Adams. Aho the Selke. Eichel with the Ted Lindsay. And Matthews with the Rocket Richard. I think we give Frederick Anderson an extension. I wasn't expecting him to. I thought he would have wanted like 7, to be honest. Lusterinen. That's very fair, but I'm not going to re-sign you. Coyle doesn't even want to extend. Yeah, let's give Anderson an extension. Yeah, let's try to like get the price down a bit though. Yeah, you're definitely. What in the world, dude? This game. Clause. NMC. Reduced. Wait. 16 team. Well, 1.9 for 2 years would be a steal and a half. Bro, he still has our gold X Factor. Bro, he's about to drop off a cliff, isn't he? Still, that's a very good contract. Let's check down here. What do you want, Aristo? You're not gonna come back? Bring you back. Quickly sign these guys so we don't have to worry about it. Henry Muse is an 80. I figured he would have been there next year anyway. Yeah, he's probably going to drop off a lot. Jackson Jacobson had a down year from his... Yeah, we traded up to the 3rd overall pick to get this guy. He's going to be the Huberto replacement. We have 1 more year until Huberto's eligible to be traded. I'm not going to waive his clause. You want 2 mil? What kind of crack cocaine are you on? Resign you. Warren will resign you. We'll resign Suniev as well. McCarthy. I guess we'll sign you as well. Should we give Jackson Jacobson his entry-level contract before the season ends? Before the episode ends, not the season? I don't want to rush him. Oh, I can't even. We don't have contract spots. I didn't even realize that. We don't even have contract spots. We have 2 very promising young rookies here. We got LaSalle from the Bruins. We also got Roger McQueen from the Bruins. And technically, we also got Jackson Jacobson, all from the dang Boston Bruins. I don't know what to do about that. Alright, well, this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I really hope this team can soon, you know, actually go to the Stanley Cup final and win a Stanley Cup. I don't want just Buffalo to be the only team that I win a Stanley Cup with before NHL 26 camera. Alright, this is your boy Peasel. We'll see you on the next stream. Next stream in the next episode. I'm losing my mind. Have a wonderful rest of your day and your night. Peace out, boys. Psh.
I'ma run it up on my followers.